Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Words with POODAY and
PLAGA. Sometimes you
and you
and you
and you
and you
and you.
You already know what it is.
Shit,
Tonight
man.
we got my man P General in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In the building.
Peace,
Introduce
peace,
yourself, P General.
What's up? What up? What up? It's your boy Pete General, the Bush Kept Secret. BANKI fan was spotted number 1 and 1/2 for Stone and Robert. You dig?
Hey.
You heard it. You heard it.
Hey.
Yeah, that was his joint on the intro. That's that Impatiently Waiting. Tell them where they could check for that joint at.
Everywhere. Every streaming, anywhere music is streamed and sold right now. The YouTube, the videos on YouTube as well too, so y'all can go check that out. You know what I mean?
All streaming platforms. Go check that out.
Everywhere,
check P General
everywhere.
out.
That's directed by my man Lex for Who Goes Yonder Films. It's produced by the last composer from Toronto.
Okay.
And the cuts and all that is from my man Buck Warner, as well as the artwork is from Buck Warner from France.
That's what's up.
So we got a little gumbo right there.
Little
quick.
mix,
Yeah,
yeah,
little
that's a
gumbo.
nice little mix, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's
man.
what's up. That's what's up. Make sure y'all go check that out. Check
What,
P General out.
What made you link up with all those dudes to collaborate with all those guys?
It just happened that way. Like I met all of these dudes, like over time from just me and Buck Warner got some work out too. I later on we get into the one that I put out last March.
Okay.
With solely produced by Buck Warner with the mixes and with the scratches and everything. You know what I mean? But what happened with this situation? I had this beat from Last Composer for a while.
Okay.
He sent me like a bunch of beats and shit, and going through a little writer's block and just going through bullshit. I couldn't really write, so I had the beats just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? And then when I kind of got out of my funk, my shit was fluctuating. So on my good time, I was able to go in there and knock the shit out, but I couldn't really come up with no hook.
Right.
And then I ain't really want to, force nothing. So we just shot it to Buck Warner.
Okay.
And he did what he did, and he sent it back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So Buck Warner's that guy.
Yeah, Buck Warner's my go-to guy. You know what I mean?
go-to
Shout
guy.
out to Buck Warner, man.
Shout out.
Where they
Buck
can find
Warner.
Buck Warner? Can we find Buck Warner?
They can
anywhere?
find Buck Warner on Instagram right now. Just that Instagram and Facebook at Buck Warner. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's what's up.
So you say you from the bush?
I'm from the bush.
Let them know where you at from the bush.
I'm from Flatbush, East 35th Street. You know what I mean? I'm from I was raised in Crown Heights.
Right.
And I migrated. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To the bush. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
Flatbush.
Ain't nothing
all
wrong
up and
with
down
that
there.
at all.
Shout out to the Back House Boys. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Shout out Flatbush.
Shout out to St. Paul's too, though. You know what I mean? Trade 5 St. Paul. Y'all already know what's up. If you heard any of my early music, you always hear Trade 5 and St. Paul's. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm from, Flatbush.
I used to hang over there in my
Okay.
heydays.
Okay.
We Kirkside boys. Shout out
Okay.
Flatbush though. You know what I mean? We put that
That's
Kirkside
what's up.
rugby.
So what went behind this your new single? What went behind it?
What inspired it? What you mean?
Like
A little bit of what it mean. Like what the shit say. Like I'm impatiently waiting. I'm chilling, but I'm you know what I'm saying?
Impatient.
Yeah, I'm waiting, but it's protocol. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't nothing gonna happen before it's time. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it worked out for me because now it's my time. You know what I'm saying? Now it's our time because it's a BANKI fam thing. And I and we. You know what I mean?
Got you.
I'm just up to swing my bat right now and knock one out the park. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, though. That's a fact. So, how you feel about the state of music right now, especially how Brooklyn has the wave right now? You understand? How you feel about that?
I mean, I love it. I mean, I like to see everybody doing what they got to do. You know what I'm saying? I like to see everybody doing what they got to do. I don't really pay too much. I ain't really into the music. I like what they doing though. Like, you know what I'm saying? All the drill shit and all that's not really my cup of tea.
Right.
But for me to watch them and the momentum they doing and they moving and grooving, they getting paid to do it and they having fun, I'm with it.
You respect it.
You know what I'm saying? It's a younger generation of myself. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right.
that's definitely
Right.
respectable.
Right.
You know,
right.
because it's a different generation.
Right.
Obviously, a different style. We could obviously tell you had a different influence. You date way from a different time.
Yeah.
But, it's still okay to, show that the young ones, they can still be able to do their thing.
Yeah,
peace.
I agree.
You know, we
to
can
each his own.
coexist.
That's
Yeah,
it. To
we
each
can
his own. Everything ain't
coexist,
gonna be for everybody.
Everything ain't for
Right.
everybody.
You know what I'm saying? And
know,
as long
Music
as
is
you
subjective.
different music
Yeah.
is a mood thing anyway.
Yeah, I might not be in the mood for you
that.
right now,
Yeah,
but I
exactly.
might be upset. I might want drill something or
Might
whatever.
wanna
Like, you
drill
know what I'm
something.
saying?
Yeah.
You never know. You know, but, you know,
That's
it
the
is.
good thing about music, though.
I'm '90s influence, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
I
who's
believe
some of your
in
biggest artists that you look up to?
That influenced you, rather.
That influence you,
from the
that
90s.
you look up to from you're a '90s
From that
baby.
golden era.
Yeah, I'm
Like-
going with, like, you know, of course, with like the G-Raps,
G-Raps.
like, you know, Kane.
Okay.
Like, then we gonna go a little. That was like more so '80s. We gonna
80s,
come,
that's
you know,
late 80s,
we
yeah.
gonna come more like, you know, like the Nas, the Biggies, the Jay-Z, the Pac, you know, shit like that. You know, AZ. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
That's what's up.
So you wouldn't put like there's no artist that you really looked at that inspired you to be like, you know what, I could do this, or you know what, he's rapping so nice, I want to do this.
I wouldn't say that. I would say, if I would say that, then I would say all those names that I just named: Scarface, UGK. I was just intrigued by the music,
You just
Right.
but I
music.
just never understood like how the fuck they make it. Know what I'm saying? This rap shit happened for me like by accident. I ain't always.
You didn't always aspire to be.
He
a
wasn't
rapper.
trying to rap.
Nah, I was going. If you asked me back in the days, you always saw me with a basketball. You couldn't tell me shit.
Wow,
Okay.
that's crazy.
I was, you know what
He's
I
a
mean?
ball player.
He's a ball player.
Yeah, that
They
was,
know,
that
they know
was-
you for ball.
I mean, yeah, you know, early,
Right.
Early.
Right.
and
Before
then you
got
know,
to the music.
I just recently got to the music. I ain't really get to the music till
So
like
how long
07.
actually have you actually been rapping?
Oh, 07?
Since 07.
07. Okay.
And that was just on the strength. I just told a story on Spicy Sugar Show where it was Hennessy in bad weather. Cause we was hanging out, and you know I popped up mid bottle. Niggas be chilling out, and I said, "Yo, I went back to go get a bottle." My little homie went back to go get a bottle. By the time we get back, as soon as we put it on the floor, crack it, shit start coming down. So everybody, how we hear everybody, you and him, you know what I mean? POODAY and PLAGA on they on they little flex. DJ Lunchbox, he going over here, he creeping off, homie. You know what I mean? Everybody doing their own thing. They was just me and son. Where he like, yo, let's go in my crib. And I'm like, fuck it, we could go in his crib. His mom's ain't gonna trip about us smoking and drinking. Fuck it. Forgot that he's the music man in the hood.
Yeah.
He
Not
hit.
even thinking about that.
I didn't.
Yeah, that's not even on your mind.
I wasn't thinking about none of that shit.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, you know what? I don't want to go back to the crib.
Yeah.
Go in his crib, he got the fucking setup. So, you know, it go from put some music on to now, yo, put your music on. Then we just listen to his shit. Smoking, drinking, talking, shooting shits. Then they go to, I don't know where it go to, yo, put a beat on. And he looked at me, he started laughing. Put a beat on, he started laughing. So he put the beat on. And I'm like, yo, give me a piece of pen. Give me a piece of paper and a pen. And the nigga like, he dying laughing now. You know what I'm saying?
He try to play you like you don't rap. Yeah.
I don't.
You don't. Yeah,
I
like you don't rap. Like why
Well,
am I
I don't-
giving you a pen and a paper right now?
What are we doing
What
here?
are we doing here? You want to play around right now?
Right.
Like,
Okay.
okay. Here.
I'm entertaining.
I'm
So-
enter-
The nigga gave me the paper and the pen, and I sat there for about 20 minutes. I didn't know what the fuck to do. I knew what I wanted to do. I just didn't know
How
where
to
to
do it?
begin, where to start,
Where
where
to
to end,
start.
where to do nothing. And I told him like, yo, man, just give me a sentence. And he gave me one sentence, and we did 3 records that night.
Wow. Your first time ever.
So all you needed was the start off.
Yeah, I guess
And
I
it was
needed
good.
a little push.
The push.
Needed the
You know what I'm
push.
saying? You
Yeah.
know they teach you how to ride the bike?
Yeah, ride the bike. Go ahead.
Balance you
man.
for a little bit,
Right.
and then push you off.
Right,
You
right,
did 3
right.
joints on your
We did
first
3
time
joints.
ever in the studio.
Ever.
Recorded something, and you recorded actually your first time ever writing.
So you must have spit fire that y'all did 3 joints. He must have been impressive. He was the music man in the hood.
He
If
had
he
to like
ain't-
something about you, obviously.
Yeah, besides we sitting there killing time, getting
Yeah,
right.
time.
Right.
Yeah.
But he
Right.
I guess he's like, yeah, that shit came out.
Shit came out.
Let's do another one.
do it. another
let's
one.
see where this goes.
And then I'm like, fuck it, I'm with it. Like, yo, let's do it. Come on, and we just rocking.
Yeah.
I didn't need him to give me a sentence no more.
Yeah.
I just needed him now to stop me when I'm at 16 bars. Because mind you, I don't know what the fuck
You don't
I'm
know
doing.
what you're doing.
Right.
Like, but I got to start off this time, but I don't know where to stop now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we worked it out.
That's what's up.
And I forgot all about that shit. I ain't hear nothing about it, right? For about a month. I ain't go back to the hood for about a month. I'm walking, this nigga right here, DJ Lunchbox. We going to the back house. You heard me shout out the back house boys. We going to the
right.
back house, and I'm on this side of the street, and he coming on this side of the street, and he start rapping something. And I ain't know, you know, when you heard something before, you just don't, you can't identify it.
Yeah.
It was my shit.
It was your
But they got it. They done made copies. They got CD in the hood, so I come through.
moving shit.
Yeah.
Just started moving on you.
Just
Started
like,
moving
yeah,
on
just
you.
put it out
between
there.
us.
Just between the
Like, yo,
peoples and shit.
you know what?
Yeah,
Let me get a
yeah.
copy of that. That's solid.
Yeah.
Boom, and then that shit just. And then I ain't gonna front. That shit was like, you know what I'm saying? That shit was like, yo, that shit felt good.
It felt good.
And then on top of it, you know, I always was into music. My brother was a DJ, you know what I'm saying? My oldest brother was a DJ, so I always been around the music, and I always, you know what I'm saying? You know, I wasn't no nice nigga or no shit like that, but I knew how to mix. And,
You know how to mix.
you know what I'm saying?
There wasn't no clue.
Yeah, so I was always
But you
into
could
the
blend.
music. I was always in, and you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
now I always wonder how the fuck they make it. Now I was rapping, you know what I'm saying?
You rapping now.
So that shit just went from there, and it just kept going and going and going. I put out the Bush Kept Secret, Volume 1, the Purple Haze edition. That's why me and POODAY, we could, you know what I mean? Right?
Purple Haze
That's a
edition.
fact.
I put out the Purple Haze
I got
edition.
you sent me that too. The Bush Kept Secret. I like that.
No, actually, that
wasn't the version.
Nah,
No?
that's just a 3. That was a single.
Oh, okay. That was
That
the
came
single.
years after.
Okay.
The first one came in I think 09. We put out in 09.
Okay.
And
Cool.
that was it. We put it out. I flew to California to go shoot a couple videos and do a couple interviews and shit like that. And I just really started to just like get the feel for that shit and start to like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I put out Volume 2. And when I put out Volume 2, that shit, it started to do okay. You know what I'm saying? In the hood, I was just basically like, I would go to the liquor stores all up and down Flatbush, Nostrand, and just leave stacks of them shits. It got to the point I was giving them shits out, and the nigga was like, yo, I already got one of them shits. I was like, yo, how the fuck you get that? How you get it?
That's what you call grinding.
You know what I'm saying? And he said, yo, my man from over here gave it to me. And it was a nigga from the bush. I remember I saw him, and I was like, yo, what's good? He's like, yo, I heard such and such. I was like, here, I gave him like 4 or 5 CDs.
Yeah.
And he gave it to a random nigga.
Just giving it to somebody.
And then when I go to give him one, he like, yo, I got one already. I'm like, how you get this shit? You know what I'm saying? And he told me who it was, and I was like, wow. Just the day before, I hit homie with the CDs.
hit home with the CDs.
So
Yeah.
homie did what you needed
So he
him to
did,
do.
he did his
what he-
job.
yeah.
Yeah, he did his job. That's
man.
what's up. I mean,
That's
yo,
real shit.
I mean,
Yeah.
listen, man, that's a valuable lesson though. Everyone that's watching, so we gotta support each other, man.
Yeah. And that's
We
the
gotta
difference.
support each
That's
other,
the big
man. That
difference
was
between-
some support, man. How you felt about that?
That shit was dope. That was dope, man. That was dope because once he told me, I said, yo, how you get it? Cause the nigga was like, yo, it was on the liquor. It was at the liquor store on Maple and Flatbush.
Maple and Flatbush.
You know, they used to have a sneaker store right across the street, right?
Yeah,
Right there.
Yeah. I know what you're talking
I
about.
was walking past, seen
Yeah,
son
yeah,
coming
yeah.
out. He had the bottle. I'm like, yeah, this type of shit. Yo, listen to this while you get right, homie. He like, yo, I got that shit already. So I was like, yo, how you get this shit? You got it. I'm thinking a nigga just, you know what I
just
mean?
trying to play you, yeah, like he did funny.
He said, but he was like, yo, my man such and such gave it to me. And I was like, oh shit, I just seen that nigga yesterday on Rogers. And I was walking, going up, and he was coming down with a shorty going this way. He was like, yo, son, how are you doing? Yo, son, boom. Cause I was just walking around with bags of
Bags of
shit.
CDs just giving out
So
your shit.
whoever take one of them
He
shit,
wasn't
Passing
playing.
them out, yeah.
whoever take one.
And that's
That's
that
what's
era,
up, man.
That's that era, though. That's why I was saying that's the
That's
difference
what's up,
between
man.
what we was just talking about with the technology era. That's the difference. Back in the days, you had to do that. You had to get out.
You
there.
had to be a foot
You
soldier.
had to be a
Yeah,
foot. You had
yeah,
to get out
yeah.
there and put your music out
If
personally.
if you wasn't going to the Bronx,
and
or you
had
had
to drop that
Brooklyn
off.
people that was, if you from Brooklyn and you had people that was going to the outer boroughs, your shit wasn't getting heard like that. So that means you would have to physically go to Harlem, go to Third Avenue,
But here go the
go
thing
to
though.
Fordham Road.
You could go to these places, right? But you had to be saying something because niggas,
That's a
wasn't,
fact.
Even, niggas
Yeah.
wasn't even hearing. You could
wasn't
go there
even
all you
hearing
want. Go there all
fact.
you
You
want.
go there
Travel,
all you
go there,
want.
go ahead. Take as many trains and buses as you want.
Talk about it.
Say some shit that nobody that's not.
That's not
That's
being.
it.
That's not knocking. Is
That's it for you.
That's the.
It's
That's
a dub.
not
So
being
you had to
said.
say something back then. So that's
I
what
mean,
me
yeah.
up to now. I swear my mind's still at right now. Like, you know what I mean?
You still feel like that. You need the quality.
You
in
gotta
there.
say something.
Something.
You know what I'm saying?
It
Right.
can't be nothing.
right. I mean,
Yeah.
listen,
Bunch of nothing.
listen.
Yeah.
Look, me and well, a couple of years ago. I would have to say a couple of years, at least 5. You know, me and Plaga, we used to have this battle all the time when the transition was actually happening. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, listen, I see where it's going already. He like, no.
Nah, he
Right?
ain't letting it go.
No, right? Listen, right? Hold on, right? Now,
What?
Now, hold on.
Beef is
now,
beef.
hold on. Now, hold
In
on.
the studio, like,
now,
no,
hold on. Now,
not doing it.
we knee deep in the studio.
We in the studio every day.
Now, any real artist, anyone that really believes in themselves and actually is really trying to do it, they know that shit costs. That shit costs. Studio
cheap.
time. If you ain't
really
doing
taking
no
this shit serious,
if
you
you
gonna
ain't
spend
doing
a
no
couple
rinky
dollars.
dink shit, or if it's
Yeah.
your man and da da da. If you going like, cause your man ain't always gonna work out when you trying to get that high quality.
And you can't
You
stay
understand
your
what I'm
man.
saying?
You can't stay with by your man the whole time. You got to go to different studios.
Right, right. So
Fill it
so,
out.
like
Yeah.
I said, if you're an
Different
artist,
sounds,
you know that
Exactly.
mixes.
that it costs.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, it's like, okay, you have to get to a point in, all right, are you doing this for to say that I'm the nicest lyrically? Because lyrically, you kill him. You kill him. We know a lot of lyricists that'll kill him. Kill him. But are you about getting this bag? Is it about the bag? Because it's a business. Even though you might love it, it's you. That's your job. That's how you feel. You feel me? Like you love it. It's my job. That's what I do. You feel me? That's why New York guarded it so hard at one point in time. And that's why
we also lost it.
That's why we resent it.
From them same
And hold on, that's why
qualities,
resent
we
it.
also lost
That's why
it.
we resent it so much, because we
Yeah.
guarded it so hard that if it wasn't up to a certain standard, like how you was talking about, we was like, nah.
We guarded
We're
it
not
hard.
jacking it.
And nah. You
You
know
feel
what?
what I'm
On
saying?
that, I agree with you, and this is what I want to say on that note. That because we did have these arguments, real shit, and what he said, I still even feel some way about, but my understanding is different.
Right.
So now, on that note, I'm gonna say this: I would never change lyrics or bars, but as an artist, I feel like you should be talented enough to flow on all platforms where you can make music for radio. It's not about being pop. See, everybody think it's about being pop. That's not what it's about. It's about bringing your sound, bringing them to your sound. But you also know that you compare you when you making certain records, you have to compare them to those smash hits that are radio. It might not necessarily, just because it's radio doesn't mean it's pop.
That's a tricky one for myself.
You feel me? But you, as an artist, if you talented enough to write all them bars and metaphors, this is all I say, because I can do both. You should be able to make a song too that can be played in the club also. Because if you can switch up the mood on your album, you switch up concepts, why can't you get with that? Because hip-hop, honestly, being hip-hop, from a hip-hop era, hip-hop is more, right now, is a male-dominated thing as far as meaning, like, who's coming out to them shows? Women are the ones who buy the music. Women have always been the top consumers of music. And then you have the white audience. But if you go to a hip-hop show, if you're a real hip-hop, most of it is dudes in there.
I don't know. I agree
Being
with what you're
honest.
saying in a sense. It's just like I'm speaking for myself. It's hard for me to do that. It's hard for me to be something that I'm not. That's the only way that I could put it. I ain't even gonna
I
lie.
understand that. But when I say what I'm saying, I'm not saying compromise who you are.
Or yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying as well.
You have sent me, even the songs that you sent me and the music I've heard from you, it's different vibes on each song. So I know you can do exactly what I'm saying. Not saying that you have to, because it's all about what you want from it. There's different things for different folks. We said that at the beginning. Different strokes for different folks. Everybody likes what they like. You have a preference. Some people have a preference. Some people might like hardcore. Some people might like R&B.
And you know what it is? What it got a lot to do with as well? It's about making relatable music, man.
Facts.
And that's I'm not rich. And a good percent of the people that I know are not rich. So they're going to be able to relate. And even if you are rich, you got a little bit of money or don't have no money, the things that I speak about, you can relate to. Whether you have money or you don't. It's real shit.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
You're speaking truth.
Yeah,
you're not speaking from a fabricated point in your raps, and obviously you respect the craft. So that's what I feel the most. No matter what you do, you should respect the craft.
I mean, I respect
in the origin of the craft, because that's what that really boils down to. Because there is an origin of the craft. Nowadays, the music with the youngins, and I think this is the problem. It's like when our parents was, when we was listening to what we listened to, and we brought that home, and they was like, "Oh, this is bullshit."
Or it just as same as
Listen.
from an artist perspective as well.
Yeah.
When you know, the younger the generation, the more music like in the '90s. The niggas in the '80s would disagree with the '90s music.
90s.
So it's just
the
that's
same
the way it goes.
difference.
One of the biggest difference right now is, listen, they always had different music in eras when they had hard shit. Like, let me give you a good example. When they had MC Hammer, Can't Touch This.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? At the same time, when they had MC Hammer and Can't Touch This, they had hard shit out.
They still have Public Enemy.
Right?
Yeah,
Right. They had NWA.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
But the point of me saying that is that at them times, they wouldn't allow that to become the majority.
The majority, yeah.
You understand what I'm
So it's
saying?
like,
so
saying that
it
it
was
had
always
more-
allowed.
it had
in
more
hip-hop.
balance.
It's always a balance.
It had more balance.
Now
It
it's
was
like
like,
you
yo,
don't
but
even hear.
It was like,
No, but you can't really say that. You can't really say
I mean,
that.
I can. I'm just
Because
going back.
I don't believe because
There is a balance. You got.
It
you
is
got,
a balance.
You,
That's what I'm saying. It has to be.
you
It's
got-
a balance.
You got people like lyricists like J. Cole and Kendricks and
But you know what? To be honest, they are lyricists. But
BANKI fam.
in order for J. Cole to be commercially successful, he had to get with the production, even if it ain't the lyrics. You still have to convert some way with the technology.
But listen,
I'd rather it be just the production than your lyrics, but he still had to convert. If he spit that same shit,
That's not a bad convert, though.
It's not a bad conversion because it's still you.
Yeah,
it's still
because
authentic.
he's sticking to the
He's
bars.
still being
He's
who he
sticking to the
is.
essence
It's not
of
changing
hip-hop
who he
for
is.
him.
He's just saying, okay, I'm gonna do it on this type of track because this is what they listening to right now, which is the game. You have to survive the test of time. The greatest artists have survived the test of time.
But look, that's my original question. Like how I asked him many moons ago. Like, are you in it for like to get the breach, or are you in it just to be like, I want to be respected as a lyricist? Because
I'm in it for both, and it is a possibility.
It is a possibility.
It's possible. I'm in it for both.
no, it's definitely
I mean, because
possible.
on the strength of, like you said, it's a business.
Right.
Right. I'm not going to the studio for free.
Right.
And even if you do got your own setup, all this lighting and all this electricity, this shit's still a bill.
Right.
So you know what I mean?
Right.
But
right.
of course, I don't want to just be like, say, okay, son got some cheese, but his shit is trash. Some motherfuckers be like, I don't give a fuck. I got the bread. That's cool too, but I like the respect too, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you on that, and
I
that's
hear
one
you.
thing I always stuck to. I'm with you on that.
I hear you.
I'm with both.
I hear you.
I'm with both.
Well, both is a good answer. I'm
You
with
know
both
what I
is a
mean?
good
I'm with
answer.
both.
I'm with
Because
both.
I'm in it for the paper.
I still want the respect of me doing what I'm doing.
And it's from people that from your peers as well.
Take me serious, don't take me as a joke, because that's, to be honest,
Or look like I'm just doing it for the bread.
that's what I was about to say. That's my main beef with the generation. Fuck the music.
You're doing that now, and then when
It's
you
good,
come off the
but a lot of
camera,
them
you a
don't
whole
do it
nother
for the
person.
music. They do it as a hustle.
I mean, yeah, because
it's a difference.
Because
It
guess
became
what,
a
though?
hustle.
Guess
I mean,
what though? Because you know why? Because all of our OGs paved the way, and now like y'all keep talking about technology. Technology has gave them a different avenue where they don't need. So it's like right now, if I can show you just on my social media, I have 100,000 followers that's banging my shit. That'll get you a bag at a label.
You're fucking right.
That'll get you
in these day and time.
That'll
Definitely.
get you a bag at a label. So
Definitely.
they like, yo, all I gotta do is I gotta hit that social media network. I gotta put my song. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. So the approach to the game and what the companies is giving out now, and the knowledge is totally different. So like niggas that get signed for $3 million, 6-album deal. Niggas never had $3 million. Niggas take that right now. Take $3 million, 6-album deal. Niggas is taking that.
And
taking that ASAP, running with that.
yeah, because it sound
Immediately, there's
good.
nothing to say.
Because it sound good.
It sound good. Niggas like, oh, word, that's what I'm doing. Okay,
For 6 albums.
for 6 albums. But listen, yeah, you hear the numbers, right? That's why I said that.
I thought numbers.
Six. You want
Listen,
6 out of me?
listen, y'all always have to remember though. Anybody that's listening and pay attention, you always have to oblige by the contract. So I learned this from Busta Rhymes. Shout out Busta Rhymes. When he was, because Busta Rhymes went through a lot of different deals and shit, ventures and shit, and he was like, "Yo, I had like a 3-album, 4-album deal with them, and I already knew I was done with them. So the last 2 albums was just from Gaga." Yeah, because it doesn't have to guarantee to be. They're taking a chance.
Yeah, but at
You
the
just
end
have
of the
to
day,
feel the obligation. You feel what I'm saying? So when he filled the obligation is 6 albums. I'm hot now. You made that 6. You made that millions. You made the 3 millions back already.
But that's easy to.
Listen. When your shit be going diamond and all of that, they made the little 6 million back off you already.
No. That's what I was gonna say.
You understand what I'm saying?
It depends on what he's.
So that's why you gotta fill out the obligation. That's why they hit you while you hot.
Yeah, they made their money before that. But
that's why they always get you when you hot.
It depends on what he owed, whether that was a good thing or not.
But me, I'll tell you this. That's something that he would do, right? You never know. You can't say what you want and what you wouldn't do or whatever like that, right? But me, he now, to me, that's fucking with your legacy right there. Just by you saying, I'm just gonna go throw out some bullshit just to get off these niggas.
Just to get off.
Now it makes sense, I guess, for you business wise to go do what you got to do. But after them 2 albums, they might be so bad that you won't get another shot after that.
Yeah, but as an OG, you don't really care about that. You're just trying to get out of that deal because it's not.
Nah, I don't see too many people that follow that
now,
play that didn't care about that. Didn't care.
No, listen. You don't see a lot because it's not a lot in those type of situations. You feel me? Busta been around for a very long time.
Yeah, nah, he did.
He's special. He's like he's.
But that wasn't smart on his behalf.
So,
like he said, for that reason alone. Because your next joint could be a dud.
Yeah, no, you just said you threw out some bullshit. So now I don't even want to hear your next album.
Yeah, I don't want to hear the next one.
Because it's like, yo, if I tell you though.
And then on top of that, now when we sitting here having this time to debate, the same 2 albums that you.
Why are you throwing out the bullshit? They not supporting. They not doing what they need to do. So I'm not gonna give them that.
But if you,
I'm too old for that. You feel me? I'm too old for that. That's what he was saying. Basically, they wasn't doing. I'm too old for that.
No, you know what? That's understandable.
So that's why I said. That's why you have to hear it all out. It's understandable.
It's all understandable.
Period. That situation is understandable.
But those are
as
things.
an OG.
See,
now a young boy,
you got to think about that before you sign the contract.
You can't get no clout.
Yeah, but
but if you have a 5 album, you never know what a record label's going to do with you. Remember what I said? They're gonna get 3 million for 6 albums. So I'll support you your first 3. I signed you off your first single. Your shit banged out. You went diamond. I already know. That's why I signed you. You remember, you always get signed of what you got going on right now. Not in the stash, right now. Oh, word, shit, damn. This nigga Plaga hot. Yo, I see the movie.
And and they not gonna come fuck with you till you hot.
Till you hot, yeah.
Exactly.
But guess
They're
what?
not gonna fuck with you until you hot.
But if they coming to fuck with you, why would you fuck with them?
Exactly, because you don't need.
They don't have to.
Once they come to you, you already know what time it is.
They don't have to.
That's what I'm saying. But you know what though?
That's the technology I've been talking about.
And this is where you get personal with it. Sometimes, like he said, we don't never know what you'll do when it's placed in front of you. Right. But that boils down to your moral and your morals and your integrity and principle.
But you know, like he said though, nigga could be in real bad shape.
And
never had nothing.
Never had nothing.
And had
but
3 million.
But a nigga like Busta Rhymes, who I would say shouldn't have been in bad shape from the get-go, you should have never, if that's the case, don't take the deal. If you know you're not going to live up to the deal.
No, I just
they didn't say nothing about renegotiating the deal in the beginning. I'm pretty sure they did.
I didn't say nothing about. He wasn't this.
Because that's what he probably was thinking, that it was going to be bigger than it was, and he could renegotiate in the process.
Listen,
not to go back, but to go back a little bit as far as why would you sign with them?
Yeah, I wouldn't sign that deal for 6 albums.
No. Nah, you got to think about what you'll do. But I'm saying, like, what if you put out a decent record, and you know gain some interest. And I just said, but why would you sign with them? You know, why would you sign with them? But then again, why not sign with them? It depends on what you sign though, because they're gonna. It's a machine that you ain't gonna be able to. You know that shit's gonna take you places that you can't get there on your own.
So General, let me.
Or it might take you.
General, let me ask you a question.
That's not. I agree
General,
on
let me
that.
ask you a question.
But the machine
You
didn't
make a
work.
single,
That's
right?
why he put the
You
two
make a
bullshits
single,
out.
right? Let me ask you a question. You make a single.
Okay.
Right? I come through. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna give you the bag. 6 album deal.
Nah.
5, right? Or 3 album, whatever you agree to, right?
Yeah.
And say 4 album deal, 10 mil.
No, make it make
Right?
sense.
Right? So I said to you, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I said to you, I support you your first 2 albums. I go hard. You got the backing, but I signed you for a 4 or 5 album deal.
Why
And
would?
then the label just falls back.
That's you.
All for you. Remember when you
Right.
down with a label. No. When you down with a label, you're not just the only headliner.
Yeah, but guess
Remember
what?
that. So you might have Plaga. You might have DJ Lunchbox.
Yeah, but
you might
they
have
gon-
Math.
but I'ma
You
tell
feel
you
what I'm
this.
saying?
Let me ask you this.
No,
All right, go ahead.
yeah. So it's like you did your 2 albums, it's hot, but damn, Plaga just came out with something. His shit is fucking banging. Lunchbox is right behind his shit. It's crazy. So now they put their energy into that while you making your 3rd album, and they don't give you the backing that they was giving you before now.
That's where the problem lies.
Right now, the label
that's
is
the
not
problem.
doing what they need to do. Now you're a veteran, not an old school nigga. You're a veteran. You got bread. You got bread. It's not what you signed up for. So you make the decision like, you know what? I'm not giving these niggas no more bread. I'm not going to come out with nothing that's diamond or platinum. Why am I going to give them that extra? They already got paid off me off the first 2 that I did. I'm about to break out. Why would I give them any extra funds? They getting 2 duds from me.
I mean, this shit you still getting bread, or it's still going in your pocket.
You still gonna
What you
make
talking
money.
about?
That's why it don't make sense to me.
What you mean you're not gonna make no money?
No, I said if you already got your bread, you got bread. So the last 2 albums that you got on the deal ain't gonna hurt you. You come out with 2 albums in 1 year.
You want all that paper? I want everything.
And you want your respect at the same time.
Yeah.
So y'all don't respect Busta?
Yeah, but if you did, I don't know what those 2 albums are. Keeping it a buck with you. I don't.
Off his
being
last,
honest.
off his last,
What's the last 2 joints? Because I don't.
Off his
I don't
last
even know.
deal that he had, because he ain't even
I wish
come
you
out
could call
after
the
that.
titles to them joints, because all the
got
Busta,
you. Next
all
episode,
the
I got
yeah,
you.
please do, because
I got you.
honestly, all the Busta albums I know of, I like. So I don't recall him putting out no 2 garbage. If he did, I probably
Listen, that might
overlooked it because of that reason right
But
there.
it might be. It might be his
Totally
standard.
honest,
It might be his standard of what he call his trash. You know what I'm saying?
Probably
Yeah,
say, yo,
true.
this shit trash.
You heard what I said?
I'm not listening to
It might be his standard of what he call his trash.
Yeah.
And the mother of a fan might be like, yeah,
You know,
he did his thing.
but you have to be mindful of all that. That's not you. If you promise to do that with every album, you know you're supposed to give the same support for each project.
Y'all ain't got to worry about that with my shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you ain't got to worry about that with my squad shit either. You know what I mean? Because we BANKI fam. Right now, my brother Skink's album in stores right now. It's called A New Word Order.
Okay.
Go check that. Go stream that everywhere. Nothing but
New Word
bangers.
Order.
Got New Word Order. You
So
got
on
production.
every platform for streaming.
No doubt. No doubt.
Every
we got the
platform.
we're gonna see y'all. We're gonna see y'all Wednesday anyway. You gonna get a taste.
Wednesday,
You gonna get a
Wednesday,
taste.
I'll be there Wednesday.
We'll see y'all Wednesday, March 4th. We got the
Showtime.
album release party for the New World Order at the
Gotcha.
Delancey. Come through. You know what I'm saying? You
March
gonna-
4th?
March 4th. Come on
Okay.
out. You know what I'm saying?
March 12th. So,
At the Delancey.
how was the video process?
The video process is great, man. I just what happened was I shot at the my man Lex Sire real quick, you know what I mean? DJ Lex, you know what I'm saying? He said, fuck it. Pete, I got it. Just give me the song. Boom, boom, boom. But what happened was when the day that we really planned to do it, it fucking snowed out of nowhere on a Saturday. It was like a couple
wild.
weeks ago.
Yeah, a
It
couple weeks ago, it
Yeah,
just hit
yeah, and it
you.
was cold and nasty. So
Yeah.
we ended up having to push it back. And then one day we got like a little. It was like one of the little fake nice days. It just looked nice, but it wasn't really nice. Yeah.
Sun was shining.
Yeah, but you
Hold up,
know,
the motherfucker.
it wasn't really cold, but it wasn't wasn't video
It
shit
wasn't
outside.
video shit.
You know what I'm saying? But we made it work. We squeezed it in because we didn't want to lose momentum. You know what I'm saying? As far as we had the audio out, doing good on different blogs and different shit like that. So I just want to follow up. That's my thing. I don't really want to. My new. You know what I mean?
Regiment is to keep it going.
Is to just stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? Just like the rest of my that's my BANKI fan. That's our whole shit.
Stay consistent.
But
working
as
hard.
far as P General goes, you know what I mean? I don't want to just give you a joint, audio, and then give you the video 60 days later and shit like that. Yo, this the microwave era. Out of sight, out of mind.
But that's what I was gonna say. It's the visual era, so you on point. It's the visual era.
So I want to
definitely need that.
Get the music out to the DJs, and you know what I'm saying, and try to get it circulating on every show that I could possibly reach. Right. And then we gonna kick him. If it shout out to my man Mega Plug 2 for Mega Vision Films. If you know what I'm saying, if it ain't broken, I ain't gonna fix it.
That's what's up. But that's one of the reasons why I definitely appreciate your music, because
thank you, man.
At the end of the day, though, this is in reference to the conversation that we was just having. You making music for us. We're not. When I say us, I mean age bracket wise, because there is an age bracket in music too.
I'm wearing my size out here. Yeah, I'm saying. I'm rapping my age.
Yeah, you rapping your age.
I'm wearing my size. I'm wearing my size.
Wearing your size out here. That's what's up. And I respect that, because I mean, some dudes I be looking at be like, damn, homie, you can't go there, bro. I know you too old for that. You gotta stick to what you know what I mean, like stick to the roots, bro. We not.
I just do what work for me, man. Like I say, and I don't sit around and just make these rhymes just like I'm gonna just sit down with a piece of pen and paper. I keep saying piece of pen with a piece of paper and a pen, and just come up with anything. I gotta hit a beat. Right. I don't know what I'm going to rap about. I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't do nothing.
I need
get in thought.
When the beat,
get in thought.
Twirl a nice one. So, sit back.
DJ Lunchbox.
DJ Lunchbox. That's my dog.
That's your dog?
That's my dog.
All right, talk about it, man.
And he produce. He's my
what's up?
He make beats as well. He, you know what I mean? We working. He got a couple joints. And he spit too. So it's really nothing. He the whole package. You know what I'm saying?
So what's your next project, or what y'all got in store coming for the people?
Really, I'm just trying to finish up. I mean, it's basically finished. I'm just trying to put the finishing touches, cause like I put the little tweaks, and I got a little piece of hook that I need to take from here and put here, and take that word, take that out, take that ablet out. That's it. And my album, my EP's done. You know what I'm saying? I switched the title, and I don't even want to say it, because motherfuckers have put it out Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
hold that down.
It's untitled, and the latest is May, man, because I don't want to come half-assed. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want to come half-assed. You know what I'm saying? So the latest is May.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And other than that, man, we mobbing. February? By the end of the month, I'm gonna let something out the bag.
A little single you gonna let out the bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna let. It's gonna make sense.
Make sure you send me that.
You gonna be early. You gonna be somewhere Wednesday?
Yeah. Wednesday we gonna be at the Spicy Sugar.
Talk about it.
Spicy Sugar. I don't got the.
It's the house
party too.
House party.
Yes, sir. At the 5 spot. It's only $5. Come on now. It's gonna be crazy. The lineup is crazy. I'm coming out with my man Skanks the Rap Martyr, Shantique, DJ Lunchbox, you know what I'm saying? That's how we doing it. It's going to be a lot of different other
That's
dope
Wednesday night, people, at the
Wednesday
5
night
spot.
at the 5 spot, you know what I'm saying?
Downtown Brooklyn.
Myrtle Avenue.
Washington.
It's only $5. Come on out, man.
Myrtle on Washington.
Feel me?
On the Kids Norna.
That's right. Then March 4th, we got the Delancey. You know what
420 friendly.
Yes, sir. For my brother Skanks the Rap Martyr, New World Order release album party, you know what I'm saying? And that's how we doing it, man. It's just work from here on out, man. Shout out to Shantique. It just worked from here on out.
That's what's up.
I'll be dropping something else by the end of the month.
By the end of the month.
Yeah. I'm just going back and forth with the getting my files over. And yesterday I just going back and forth with Buck Warner with my artwork. He sent me something. We got a couple little things to tweak on, you know what I mean? And I'll be releasing the artwork sometime within the next 2 weeks. Then the audio gonna come right behind that. Then the video gonna come right behind that.
The video following.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Man, that's what's up, man. Yo, once again, give it up, man, for Peter General, man.
No doubt.
You already know, man.
Yeah, man.
DJ Lunchbox, I see you, man. You already know what
doubt,
it is,
no
man.
doubt.
Man, really appreciate y'all, man. Yo, man, appreciate all of y'all, man. Another episode with Words with POODAY and
Plaga.
Hey, yo, follow me on Instagram, homie.
Yeah.
Follow me at Instagram. On Instagram at P General. Follow me on Facebook, P General, but you got to spell out the P-E. I'm saying also on Twitter. I'm at capital PG lowercase BANKI fam on Twitter. I mean, get with me, yo. And look out, check my joints out on YouTube. Shout out to the whole BANKI fam. Know what I mean? That's how we doing it.
You already know that. We still here. We still got time left. I don't know. POODAY must have thought we was out of time, but yeah, we definitely appreciate you coming out, man.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate you having me, man.
Hip hop is still appreciated.
Still alive.
Man. It's still alive. You know, it's okay for all you young guys too that still like hip hop, love hip hop too, to do your thing. Don't be scared to be original.
No, they got some young dudes that's you know that's
don't be scared
that's doing
to be
anything.
original. Keep it going. Keep the legacy going, because you know it's okay to make money. You know, it's okay to do that. You know, that's what I be telling everybody. It's okay to get your money. But, you know, don't compromise who you are in the process of getting that money, man.
Yes, sir.
For real.
And don't be a dickhead when you do get the money.
Yeah. There's a lot of crazy shit going on. These young dudes is getting this money. They blowing this money, and they going to jail. They getting the money, and they going straight to jail. What the fuck is that about? Like,
I sit and think about that shit often.
that shit is so. I do too, because it's amazing to me. I thought that it was the opposite. Like, we wanted to get the money to stay out of trouble, right? Like, so we could make sure we was good. Like, they getting the money and they're going to do the shit now. Now they decide, okay, I want to be a kingpin. Let me go get this and that. Let me do this. Let me carry guns. And
it's a lot of shit that they doing that we, you know, that switched around. That's the total opposite.
Total opposite.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not saying that it's okay, because it's really not at all. But we used to rap about selling drugs. These motherfuckers rap about taking drugs.
Yeah, they take
using drugs.
And that's the truth. And it's not okay. Exactly what he said. It's not okay. We don't. I didn't think we talked about it to glorify it.
I think we spoke about what we saw and what people actually went through it. You know what I'm saying?
But where we come from,
these
are things that's a part of us.
So
we have to. We only can speak about things that we experienced in life. So that's why we spoke that way.
Hip hop is about expression,
it's
ain't
about
it?
expression.
So you're gonna talk about what you know.
What you know.
That's why it comes back to that question that he posed earlier is about making these radio records and doing all that kind of shit. I don't go to the club, my nigga.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I feel you.
Feel me? I don't go to the club. So all I would have to say to that, because I agree with everything you say, is that it don't even matter if you don't go to the club. Doesn't mean that a record you make can't be played in the club. Yeah, I understand.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because there's dudes that I'm pretty sure that you acknowledge in hip hop that have records that played in the club.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, every rapper that he named.
Yeah.
Had
all those guys definitely had joints.
Every rapper that he named earlier.
Not saying at some point that they didn't venture out like do like a feature on an R&B record or something like that. But those dudes, but the records that you heard from those dudes, it was records that was authentic, that sounded like themselves.
Yeah, themselves. It wasn't forced records.
Listen,
that's what I'm saying. Like put together. I'm not talking about put together.
That's exactly what he said and what you said and what I'm asking, right? So what he said is that okay, if you're nice enough, you should be able to do whatever is called for right now to do. Now, my question was, are you in it for the bag, or are you in it to just be like, yo, I'm the nicest? Because we know a lot of rappers, like I said before, that are the nicest, but they ain't got the bag. They just don't have the bag. And if it's about supporting your family and about making a move and about making a better life, that's what I'm saying.
You got a line on that joint too. And this is funny. He got a line on the joint that he said.
Listen,
the Flatbush joint.
And look, and this is what I'm saying. If it's about your family all the times in the studio that you staying away from your family, if
need
you have a
money.
family at that time, right? When you get the breach, what are you in it for? You can't go back home and tell wifey, damn, I've been in the studio for 2 years straight missing everything, and they offered me the bag. They offered me the bag, but I was like, no, because they wanted me to convert. And I was like, nah, because I want to be known as my nicest lyricist.
That's stupid from anybody.
But that's what I'm saying. But you said before earlier it's a 50-50, and that's the argument I used to have with him. I was like, yo, now that the transit during that period, because I seen it happening to what's going on now. I told him, I was like, yo, listen, this shit just switched up. They don't care about the Nas's and the Jay-Z's no more. It's a dub. I seen it coming. I was like, yo, it's over. It's over. They went the wickedy whack. The wickedy, it's a rap. It's a rap. Period.
All money ain't good money though, my G. That's just
it's not. But
everything ain't for everybody.
Everything ain't for everybody.
That's not what I asked you neither. I said to you.
I told you it was both though. I remember what I answered you. I remember my answer. I told you it was about both.
Yeah. He said both. He said both, and I said both too.
So you gonna deny it? You gonna deny if I be like, yo, he go to 4 mil or the 5 mil? I need you to do this. Are you gonna not do it?
What is this?
Yes, yeah. What's this?
See, that's what you have to be.
Listen,
like, that's some
you're
real
nice,
shit.
but I need you to make me some radio shit
about what is this.
I need the radio shit from you.
Now,
Hard body.
I can. It depends on the production.
I need the radio shit from
when
you.
it comes down to that. Really being honest, that depends on the production.
You know what I mean. I need to get my money back.
Deal with on production.
I need to get my money back quadruple.
Like I said too, it doesn't necessarily.
You know what they want?
That is pop because it's radio.
Yeah.
I agree.
Now,
so it doesn't mean that it's pop because it's radio. Everything that's on the radio is not pop. Some things slide by. Like being honest, even though a lot of this shit is mediocre, the shit that they talking, the content would never fly back in the day. They would never let you talk like how these guys talk freely. They talk so freely.
I think you can say bitch on the radio
never say
now, right?
those things that they say.
They can say bitch or fuck. Some shit they can say in the radio.
You know what I'm talking about, P.
I heard him say bitch on the
I heard
school
him
bus.
say everything, all kind of shit. Like I'm like, what the hell? They be letting this shit fly on the radio. Oh shit, like But it's all like he said. All money ain't good money. But most of this,
I agree with
if
that.
you're in the game and it's business, right, too, you should be thinking about longevity. Most of these dudes don't have longevity.
It's the same thing as if you go for a job, my nigga.
Yeah.
They gonna tell you, yo, I want you to do this. Either you gonna do it or you're not gonna
You're
do
not
it.
gonna do it, yeah.
Right?
Truth.
But now if they tell you, yo, listen, I want you to do, but then you gotta wear this tight shit, right? And be greasy all day, like oil and all kind of wild wiggity. You know what I'm saying? Right. Then what?
Then what?
I'm good. I'm cool. I don't need that.
See, I'm like him. I'm good.
Everything is not for everyone.
Huh?
I said everything is not for everyone.
No, you got some niggas that do that shit for free.
Listen, you have a nigga right now that'll take a 360 deal right now because it's better than what he got, and that's go back to what you saying. We never know a nigga's predicament or situation. So a nigga be like, niggas talking about don't take a 360, nigga. I'm in a 1-bedroom, 10 motherfuckers. I'm out. I'm out. Say what you want. I'm not there no more.
But if you're not smart,
right?
You will be back then.
Back in that 1 bedroom.
If you're not smart,
quick.
Right. Let me ask you something. How you feel about loyalty, man?
How you feel about it?
I mean, they know how I feel about loyalty. Loyalty
is what it's supposed to be, but it's
and
not.
Friendship, because
it's not no more. Everybody got their own definition, homie.
So that's why I'm asking yours.
You know what I'm saying? My definition of, if you're gonna say something about me, say it to my face. If you're gonna say, like, how can I break this shit down, my nigga? Like,
what you mean by that? What you mean by that? Please.
I'm really trying to elaborate.
Hit me with that. Yeah.
I'm really trying. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's touchy, man. It's touchy. Loyalty is
it's touchy because it's something that's real touchy.
It's rare
in a hood.
It's rare.
It's rare. It's a rare breed.
Because motherfuckers got their own definition, and it's rare. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Motherfuckers got no morals, man.
No morals and values.
No morals. They don't stand for shit. Right? They don't know what the fuck loyalty is because they loyal to all the wrong. They quote unquote to all the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? Loyalty is truth, motherfucker. If you fucking up, tell me I'm fucking up, or I should tell you I'm fucking up without you being a bitch about it. You dig what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And if you, if in loyalty is if them niggas ain't fucking with me, I don't fuck with them. How you fucking with them?
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
If it, especially if it's not business, if you ain't getting no
Especially
money
if there's
over
no
there.
bag involved.
If you getting some money, get your money. I can't tell you how to feed your family.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But
You let that go. Money, if it's money, like you said, feeding your family.
yeah, if homie got to feed his family, how could I tell him, yo, son, don't fuck with Pooday.
Right.
Don't fuck with Pooday, you know. But
He help you feed your family. I
but
can't.
Pooday helping that man pay his bills.
Right.
But me and Pooday we on vibe. So I'm like, nah, son, you shouldn't fuck with him. Nah, that ain't what that's about. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
But if you ain't gaining nothing by it, or if you gaining this fake
feel you.
clout bullshit that these niggas is imaginary,
Yeah, it's
because niggas don't really give a fuck about you,
Right.
If you're not gaining shit by it, why you fucking with niggas that don't fuck with me or I don't fuck with them? But it's really not about me per se. It's just about like
Principles.
the principle, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? In general.
In general.
Feel me?
Right.
It's crazy. We could
We could have had a whole show on loyalty, man.
Because
that shit crazy.
It's rare nowadays. Like,
yeah,
So
because
fucking
motherfuckers
rare.
got convenient amnesia.
Ooh, shit. I know a lot of motherfuckers with that shit right now.
convenient.
Convenient. What I told you the other day.
Convenient.
boy,
They
man.
remember the shit
Niggas
that they
remember the
want to
shit they
remember.
want to remember. They
Not the
shit that
facts.
they-
Not the facts.
Yeah.
What they do as well, they tell you how they broadcast excuse me, how you react, but not what made you react. What triggered you? Why you react that
Why
way?
react that way?
If I don't react with nobody in this, it's four motherfuckers in this room, and I don't react with nobody but you.
But you.
Oh, you know what it is? I'm hating.
Yeah.
You can't disagree with niggas now.
Truth is hating.
It's not necessarily truth.
I hate any disagreement.
Disagreement is
It's a hate.
I say, oh son, nigga hat nice. Like, yeah, it's cool. Oh, you hating. Nigga, I just don't fucking like the hat. What's
Yeah.
the fucking problem? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
It's like that, man. It's
Right.
like that.
It's like
So
that.
they got all these things intertwined.
Right, right.
That's
You already
dope.
know, man.
We
Yo.
running
Yo,
out
man,
of
we
time
outta
now
here,
for real.
man.
But you had a joint that you wanted to play. What's the name of that joint? You said you had a joint for us.
I believe it was
You got something you want to play for us on the way out?
rap ain't shit, if I'm not mistaken.
Thank y'all for tuning in to another
S.STREET
episode.
Media, shout out, man. Matt the Math. You
We
already
appreciate
know, man.
everybody tuning in every week.
Mr. Math, we see him on the boards, man. S.STREET Media, man. You already know, man. Spicy Sugar House Party 2, Wednesday.
At the
Be
5
there
spot.
at the 5 spot, man.
If you ain't doing
Y'all gonna
nothing,
see
pop
the-
out. It's only
y'all gonna see
$5.
the- Y'all gonna see the lineup, man. If y'all doing something when y'all get off of work, man, slide through. It's only a little $5. Y'all gonna have a nice little time. Man, come through. Y'all gonna see the whole little squad.
See a lot of artists out there
And
doing
all
their
that,
thing.
man. The whole family be there. Y'all
P.
be able to-
General, one of
Yo,
them.
y'all be able to meet the living legend, Math. He'll be there for sure.
The God
The
man.
God Math. Just ask for the God
Yeah,
Math when
yeah,
y'all
yeah.
come through.
Man, I ain't
You know what
gonna
I'm
lie to
saying?
you. Let's just
It-
get into
it
this
is.
joint called
Yeah.
audio biography, man.
Yo, man, listen, man. Another episode of Words with Pooday and
Plaga. Sometimes you.
you.
This autobiography. That's audio biography.